the use of steroids,
gaining weight when it comes
issues in periods,
fitness and bodybuilding. Keep bodybuilding as a profession. Alcohol, unhealthy lifestyle. I want to lose weight in 1 month. Smoking. The way you drop the journey of fitness. So you should until you're disciplined.
Welcome everyone to our first exciting episode of Muscle Factory Unfiltered. I am your host Tehsin Mullah, and today we have a very special main man of Muscle Factory, none other than Luke Goodney. Hi Luke, it's fantastic to have you here.
Thank you, Tehsin. It's great being here. I hope this podcast gives you good information regarding whatever we talk, and I hope it impacts good on your life.
So Luke, as the owner of Muscle Factory, I am sure you might have encountered a lot of myths and misconceptions about fitness along the way. So let's dive into some of those today. To start off, there's often a lot of talk about the use of steroids in the fitness world. Are they really necessary for muscle building or bodybuilding? What's your take on this? Or are there alternatives, safer alternatives that people might not be aware of?
So coming to steroids, first know what is steroids. Steroids basically are performance enhancement drugs. So these are not taken by people who go to the gym. This is not recommended for people who are into fitness. So always be aware there's a big difference between fitness and bodybuilding. Fitness is a lifestyle. Bodybuilding is a sport. So you cannot mix both of them together. Yeah, maybe if you have a good genetical body or genetically you've made you've put on easy muscle mass, yeah, then you might have good scope in bodybuilding. But again, PEDs are not recommended when it comes to any kind of health or fitness topics. So keeping this aside, steroids, why are they necessary is because of the competitive field we are in right now. So there are a lot of competitions around, a lot of bodybuilders taking their body, pushing their limits to a whole different level, which is not attainable naturally. Because of this, you know, people tend to push themselves, putting their lives in risk. uh, the problem right now is a lot of people are misguided. They don't have proper knowledge about it. They're mentored by a good mentor, or they're advised by the doctor or monitored by the doctor. So keeping these all points, it is not safe to use steroids until you're monitoring all these and until you have good mentoring. Keeping this aside, and the main part is it is artificial. So end of the day, anything what you take, even the tablets you take, maybe even a paracetamol what you take, it is not healthy for you. It might be for that particular moment, but it will be having long-term side effects since it is chemically lab made. So these are not safe. End of whole point of view, these are not safe. Okay. And my take on this, if you're not into it professionally, don't even think of doing it. Okay, if you're not planning to keep this as your profession, keep bodybuilding as your profession and make some money out of it, make some achievements out of it, don't even think of it. It is not like that. It's not like you cannot build a body naturally by just going to the gym and eating right foods. It is completely possible, and a lot of people have done it. A lot of my clients have done it. uh, you should make sure that bodybuilders, maybe not in India or maybe not in the smaller competitions, but at the higher level, they earn in millions. They earn millions, and they have a lifestyle which people can only dream of, and that is the reason they do it. For example, you see, few days back a bodybuilder passed away. He was known as Joe Aesthetics.
Yes.
He was a very famous bodybuilder. uh, you can take his example, maybe of steroid abuse. Okay, at the same time, if you look at Arnold, who is 7 times Mr. Olympia, he's still fit, he's still healthy, he's still moving around. Okay, he still inspires a lot of people. At the same time, both have used steroids. Now
And
the
what
difference between this is
is
use and abuse.
yes.
So you should always know where you have to put your mark on, and yeah, that is pretty much it.
That's really amazing. Now let's tackle another common myth that often comes up in the fitness world: the usage of protein supplements and protein powders. There's there's a lot of buzz around the protein powders and supplements. Are they really necessary for gaining muscle, or can we achieve the same results with the whole foods? What's your perspective on this?
Okay, so there are three macronutrients what we have, what we eat. First is carbs, fats, and proteins. Protein is the primary micronutrients to build muscle. So yeah, protein is necessary when it comes to building muscle. Now the difference is what kind of protein are you consuming. So when it comes to supplements, so supplements is something you should always know that it is when, for example, you're in an exam, okay. So after answer sheet is full, what do you ask for your ma'am? When your answer sheet is full, what do you ask?
Supplement?
Yes.
Okay.
So when your answer sheet is full, when your diet is, when you're naturally whole food you're eating properly, and now you cannot consume more of whole food, only then supplements come into play. So supplements again differ. They are multivitamins, they are fish oils, they are whey protein, they are carb drinks. So different. They are meal replacement shakes, they are mass gainers. So these are all different supplements for different reasons. And when it comes to the genuinity, that is the major game here. So as you know, in this generation, even a soap is also made fake. Even a soap is made fake. So when there is demand in something, obviously some other people will come up with something cheaper with the less things what it has to have. Say, for example, they spike the amino profile. When it comes to protein, they spike the amino profile. They make it look good, but it is not good. They make it in their houses these days. They make it. They have these fake machines. What they use, it can be made fake. And the main game here is buying it from a genuine dealer. Okay, when you're buying it from a genuine dealer, you don't have to worry about it.
Definitely, Luke. And speaking of gaining weight, another myth that we often hear about the idea of taking medications or supplements to increase their body mass. Is this really a safe and effective approach, or are there healthier alternatives that we people might overlook?
So these days, a lot of meal replacement shakes are in trend. When it comes to gaining weight, when it comes to losing weight, a lot of meal replacement shakes have come. A lot of companies have come. A lot of companies, they advertise you. They tell you to take so and so stack for every month. They will charge you 15, 16, 20K depending on what you are capable of paying. They will charge you a nice sum of amount, and what will happen is you will eventually find results. You will eventually find results. You will eventually feel, oh, you're losing weight, oh, I'm gaining weight, oh, this is so nice, effective. And in the long run, that is where it comes. When you stop it and when you switch back to your natural, when your homemade food, natural is not right what to say it. When you switch back to your normal food, everything is going to go high wire. Even though if you're a calorie deficit or a surplus, until you use the supplements, only then it will be fine. Once you stop that, you're going to go, okay, what is happening? Your body will not know what is happening. Okay, I was supposed to have this. What is this? I was not supposed to digest so much. Where are the fibers? So all this comes into play. Okay, so in this scenario, what happens is, first thing, your gut has a separate brain of its own. It has a separate mechanism where it knows what time I should have, what time I should not have, what time I am going to get food, what time I'm not going to get food, what time should I produce my acid to melt my food, what time should I not produce it. So when this pattern gets messed up, a lot of people will be having gastric problems, acidity problems, undigestion, constipation. So when this happens, a lot of people start having this. So there are safer ways. There are safer ways when it comes to gaining weight and losing weight. Calorie deficit, calorie surplus is one of the best things you can do. Okay.
Few of my female clients, they have gone through some treatments and they have taken some medications to this, and they have turned up to, having some health issues, like you can say PCODs. They have issues in periods and they can't conceive. What are your perspective on this treatments or medications they go through?
So yeah, it might have been somebody's wrong guidance again. Uh, it also matters on their lifestyle, what kind of lifestyle they live, what kind of foods they eat. These things matter a lot. And I think maybe the reason why she's in that medication is because she had a very unhealthy lifestyle before. Um so you should first fix your lifestyle when it comes to these kind of things. Okay, before approaching any kind of medications, I would always prefer to set your day straight and making sure you eat the right things throughout the day, making sure you drink a lot of water, keeping yourself hydrated. So a lot of daily things what we're supposed to do, we forget to do that for some other reason. Maybe some of them are uh, disturbed for their studies or professions or whatever they're in. So when this happens, your body doesn't function on your own. It goes through a lot of mechanism where it tries to put itself in a survival state. So stress is one of a major factor causing a lot of problems, and sleep is another thing. So when all these things happen, they tend to lean on supplements. And when the guidance of these supplements are done wrong, obviously they will end up in one or other trouble. And most of the time, because of this, the endocrine system gets messed up. So when the endocrine system is messed up, it doesn't know what kind of uh, hormones to produce at what time. So when this happens, a lot of menstrual problems happen. People will not be able to conceive properly. Even if they do, there'll be some other deformities, some other problems. So you should keep a track on all these factors. Um, you should stay away from alcohol. You should stay away from uh, some other drugs. You should be away from them. Some other addictions,
Like smoke.
smoking. You can name them. You can name a lot of them. But the problem is the lifestyle what people live. No, they should correct themselves first, and then see what other things we can add.
That's really crazy too. I feel all the women out there, they have to follow this proper lifestyle and routine, to get rid of all this PCODs, pregnancy issues, and periods issues. Now let's talk about the allure of the quick fixes when it comes to the fitness. Many people are drawn to the idea of the rapid weight gain or muscle growth, but is this really sustainable in the long run? Or what's your take on the importance of patience and consistency in achieving fitness goals?
So today itself, I got a call from a customer saying that okay, I want to lose weight in 1 month, and she was like, "Are you? Can you guarantee that for me?" I told, "Ma'am, until I see your hand and read your palm, I cannot guarantee that." So
Okay.
what I'm trying to say is, so a lot of people have unexpected, unrealistic expectations. So what happens is these unrealistic expectations obviously will demotivate them in the first place. So when things are not aligned to your expectations, you get demotivated, and some other way you drop the journey of fitness. So you should understand fitness is not something you do when you're free or when you're relaxed or okay, let's go have a round of gym today. It's not like that. So this is something you do every day.
Yeah.
This is something you do with dedication, with your passion. This is not something you do for the sake of आज कर आज करेंगे कल we'll see. This is something you have to do. Okay, I have to do this tomorrow. I have to get better at this. Today I'm doing this. Tomorrow I have to be better at this. So this is something you do on a very long run, and obviously these long runs will give you good results. When it comes to people asking me such questions like, if I lose weight now, and if I stop working out, and will I gain my weight back? It is obvious if you stop doing what you're doing and you go back to your unhealthy lifestyle, you'll obviously gain weight back because you were like that because you were not following your lifestyle properly. And now when you stop it with no proper diet, with no proper exercise, obviously you will go back to the state you were before.
True.
So you should always understand that regardless it is weight gain or weight loss, your body differs, your bone structure differs. So based on that, you will determine how much muscle mass you're going to put on and how soon you're going to lose weight. I have a different metabolism. You have a different metabolism. Our cameraman has a different metabolism. So keeping that all these things in place, you should know that uh, it is going to be worth it, but until you're disciplined, you're dedicated, you're focused, you're on a right track, it is going to be worth it.
All right, here is a quick rapid fire question for you. We see some of the richest and famous icons out there. Okay, like there's so many. So now with all their money, why don't they have a bodybuilder physique? Is it a matter of discipline and dedication, or are they missing some essential vitamin money?
Okay, so first things first, being fit and being bodybuilder, as I told you, has a lot of difference. Okay, in this generation, a lot of people don't want to be bodybuilders because it has that negative side, dark side of bodybuilding to it, and people are aware of it. And when it comes to dedication and discipline and money, I don't think that is the only reason. Because if they were not dedicated or disciplined, they wouldn't have been rich in the first place, and they wouldn't have been what people they are. Because these things don't come easily to everybody, and yeah, it is irrelevant to money and dedication.
That was really nice one. You know, what did you say? You just told that without dedication and discipline, they wouldn't have been rich. Okay, the next question. Funniest thing ever happened to you in gym?
Training you.
Okay. So next question is really good. Cardio and weight. Who would you marry and who would you dump?
If cardio was you, I would marry you
And who
and do
would you dump?
cardio.
Okay. If calorie doesn't count, what would you eat every day?
Uh, Chocolates maybe.
I knew this one. If you want to give up on coffee and workout, what it would be?
I can't leave both.
Okay. What's your worst alcohol related decision you made in your life?
I've never decided anything regarding alcohol because I don't drink. I've never even touched a sip of alcohol in my life.
If you get a chance to train an actress, who it would be?
Until they're willing to pay me well, no matter whoever it is.
That's a good one. Strange excuse. Excuse ever heard from someone to miss the workout?
Every excuse is strange.
Any one particular?
No, yeah, nothing as particular.
Okay. That's it. Thank you so much, Luke, for being a part of Muscle Factory Unfiltered.
Thank you. Thank you. It has been my pleasure to be a part of Muscle Factory Unfiltered.
Anything else? Huh? Yes. Good one. Hey guys, I would like to thank for the premises Muscle Factory Vishweshwar Nagar. I would like to thank the marketing team Unitechno. I would like to thank Rohit Pujari for his photography, 5-star photography. And I would also like to thank the Pixie Dust Desire for this amazing dress for my first podcast. Thank you.